Have you ever thought how just one single thought can change your entire life? You can spend years being honest, disciplined, and hard-working, but sometimes a single greedy idea, just one careless decision, can destroy it all. Today's story is about a man who lived his whole life with honesty until one moment of weakness cost him everything. And when you hear what he lost, you'll realize why controlling your mind is the most powerful discipline of all. Have you ever wondered how just one single thought could change the direction of your entire life? We spend years being honest, working hard, and living by our values. But sometimes, one tiny moment of greed, one careless decision, can undo everything. That's the power of the mind. If we don't control our thoughts, they begin to control us. Today's story will show you exactly how this happens and why controlling your mind is the most powerful discipline of all. Many years ago, in a small, quiet town, there lived a young man named Jake. His life was not easy. Each day was a cycle of struggle, searching for work, earning just enough for a simple meal, and returning home exhausted. But no matter how hard things got, Jake stayed honest. He believed in hard work, honesty, and living with dignity. One day, after walking the streets from morning till evening without finding any work, Jake was heading home with heavy steps and a heavier heart. That's when he heard a voice call out, "Is there anyone who can help me carry something?" Jake turned and saw an old man with 3 large duffel bags at his feet. The old man explained, "I need to reach the next village. It's far, and I can carry 2 bags myself, but the third one is too heavy. If you help me, I'll pay you 3 gold coins." Jake, tired but eager for work, agreed immediately. He picked up the bag and was surprised at how heavy it felt. "Wow, this is really heavy," he said. The old man nodded calmly. "Yes, because it's full of bronze coins." Jake didn't complain. With determination, he hoisted the bag onto his shoulder and started walking beside the old man. As they walked, Jake noticed the old man glancing at him often. Jake thought to himself, "He probably thinks I'll run away with the bag. But I'm not that kind of person. I just want to earn honestly." Soon they reached a river. Jake stepped into the water and began to cross, but the old man stayed behind. "I'm too old to cross with these bags," the man said. "If I try, I might drown. Can you carry 1 more bag for me? I'll pay you 3 more gold coins." Jake agreed. But before handing it over, The old man said, "Promise me you won't run away." "This bag has silver coins." Jake felt annoyed. "Do I look like a thief to you?" "I don't cheat for money. Give me the bag." He picked it up and crossed the river, his honesty still firm. Later, they reached the bottom of a hill. Jake began climbing, but the old man stood still. "I can't climb with this last bag," he said. "Then give it to me," Jake offered. The old man hesitated. "This one is full of gold coins. If you run away, I won't be able to stop you." Jake grew frustrated. "I told you, I'm an honest man. I once worked at a loan company, but when they asked me to lie about a client's records, I quit. I would never betray someone for money." The old man studied him carefully, then finally handed him the last bag. "Go ahead," he said. "Climb the hill. I'll follow slowly." Jake lifted the heavy bag and started climbing, but as he walked further, his thoughts began to shift. "What if I keep these bags for myself? The old man is too weak to stop me. With all this gold, I'll never have to struggle again. I can marry, live in luxury, and finally be free of poverty." The thought grew louder. One by one, his values weakened, and before he realized it, Jake was running home with all 3 bags. Breathless, he threw them onto the floor and quickly opened them. But what he saw shocked him. The bags were not filled with gold or silver. Inside, there were only stones. Confused and angry, Jake searched through the bags until he found a folded note. With trembling hands, he opened it and read, "I am the king of this land. I have no family, no heir. For years, I have searched for an honest man I could trust as my son and future king. If you had not run away, you would have been that man." Jake dropped the note, his heart sinking with regret. A lifetime of honesty had defined him. But one careless moment, one greedy thought, had destroyed his destiny. This story is not about Jake alone. It's about all of us. Every action begins with a single thought. A negative thought, if entertained, can grow into words, then actions, then habits, and eventually it shapes our future. Jake wasn't a thief. He wasn't dishonest. But the mind is powerful. The very moment he lost control of his thoughts, he lost everything he had stood for. There is a saying, "Even our worst enemy cannot harm us as much as our own uncontrolled thoughts." If Jake had controlled that one moment of weakness, he could have been king. Instead, he was left with stones and a lifetime of regret. Our thoughts are like seeds. Plant seeds of honesty, discipline, and gratitude, and you will harvest success, peace, and happiness. But plant seeds of greed, doubt, and dishonesty, and the harvest will only bring regret. So, protect your thoughts. Guard them like treasure, because the mind, if controlled, can make you rise higher than you ever imagined. But if left unchecked, it can make you lose everything in just a single moment. And remember, success is not something you chase. It's something you attract by the person you become. If you found meaning in this story, share it with others. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join us again for more inspiring stories. Until then, stay honest, stay disciplined, and keep your mind under your control.